Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the Mecca Media Morning Show. I am your brother, Brother Hire My King. And once again, I'm in the building. Speaking about the building, it is that special time of the year. It's my favorite time. It's the holiday season. And we black over here. This is Blackburn, Ohio. So I favor Kwanzaa. During this time, I get very Kwanzmatic. And speaking about Kwanzmatic, I have Mr. Kwanzaa himself, Mr. Author himself, Mr. Illustrator himself, Darryl Crosby, who's doing some incredible things, who have been pushing Kwanzaa and the characteristics as characters to the forefront, especially this time of the year. But this particular day, we're going to be talking about a special day. Let's talk about you for a minute. What's your name again? Darryl Crosby, and where are you from and what's going on?
Well, first of all, Hiram, I want to thank you for having me here. And I've seen your show. It's a beautiful show.
Oh, thank you.
And we're getting this information out to the public. That's part of what I do here. But as you said, I'm Darryl Crosby, Darryl M. Crosby.
Yes, sir.
And I'm a graphic designer, an illustrator.
Professional.
I am a professional.
Oh,
everything I do, I try to make it professional. And most important, a father.
Mm-hmm.
So what I've been doing is working with the 7 principles of Kwanzaa.
Okay.
Most people know about Kwanzaa. It's an event that happens at the end of the year, coming up, as you know, and I'm getting Kwanzmatic myself.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I love that word. I'm going to have to remember it.
Put it in one of your books, man.
Would I have to pay you?
Nah.
Okay.
No, just put the Hiram character in there. Put the Hiram character in there.
You might get in there, brother.
Kwanzmatic. I'm in one of the books.
You might get in there. But that way, I'm just making sure it wasn't trademark, registered, copyright.
And we have it. No, I made that up.
Okay. It's beautiful. In any case, we have Kwanzaa. It's at the end of the year, each year. But there are 7 principles associated with Kwanzaa. Now, a lot of people don't know that. They know about Kwanzaa. They don't know about the 7 principles. But for me, the 7 principles are the most important because these are ideas for uplifting the Black community, and we practice them throughout the year.
Let's talk about those 7 principles because some people just don't know. And you said it was important. I know it's important. Let's talk about them.
Okay, so 7 principles. There's 7 days of Kwanzaa. There's a principle for each day.
Yes, sir.
Starts with Umoja, stands for unity.
Come on now.
Then we go into Kujichagulia. It's a long word. If you say it a couple times, you get it straight. That stands for self-determination.
That's my favorite one.
Okay. Then we go into Ujima, which is collective work and responsibility.
What we doing right now? We're working together. We're working together.
And get me back. Don't let me get off track here, but these principles are things that we've been doing in our community for literally centuries.
Let's go.
Right. But in 1966, as you know, Brother Maulana Karenga, he pretty much codified these ideas, put them on paper, so we can look at them, we can remember them.
Oh man, I'm excited.
So I was on 3. That was Ujima. We move on to Ujamaa, which is cooperative economics, working together, making. I don't want to say it's more than making money. It's just working together.
It's a business effort.
Build up.
Like that.
Yeah, all those kind of things.
Cooperative economics. I like
cooperative economics. Then we have, after Ujamaa, is Nia, I believe, which stands for purpose. So we need to find our purpose, how we can move forward, what we can do to help uplift the community.
Okay.
Then we go into Kaumba, one of my favorites, stands for creativity.
Come on now.
Okay.
I know that's one of your favorites.
That's my favorite.
Your creative soul, brother.
Yeah, I had the Kaumba in me.
Come on now.
So, final one, Imani.
Faith.
Stands for faith.
Yeah.
You're way ahead of me, man.
No, I'm not.
You're way ahead of me.
I'm Kwanzmatic just like you.
Okay.
I get excited this time of the year. So when we talk about Kwanzaa and everything, these are the principles that we celebrate one day at a time by lighting a candle, allowing that candle to light. And us, it's not just a lighting of the candle. That's just representation of your manifestation of the principle. We're supposed to manifest that, work hard on that particular day, and try to extend it throughout the course of the year. I call Kwanzaa a reset button on principles and character, right?
I like that. I
think it's dope, man. So every year we should be celebrating. We should be at least acknowledging it, no matter where you at in the diaspora, no matter where you at in your faith. Your faith has nothing to do with your, well, I guess so, but this is more of a cultural thing, not a faith-based thing. You can be a Muslim, Christian,
That's right.
a Kimite, a Hebrew Israelite. You can acknowledge your Afrocentric.
You could be an atheist or an agnostic.
Come on now.
I said it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter what you disbelieve.
So we got a book celebrating Kwanzaa. I'm about to show this book right quick, right there. I'm gonna show that one. So is this book for sale, brother?
Oh yeah, it's on sale. It's for sale on Amazon.
Okay.
Or you can find it at my website.
Yes.
CanarisChildren.com. That's the name of the project, Canaris Children.
Okay.
You can also find it on Etsy under Created by Crosby.
And the dope thing about it is you see the characters on the actual book, and those characters, those individual characters that you see coming across the screen right now, they represent each individual characteristic. Their name is Kuji Chakalia, Ujama, and Kuamba. How you pronounce it? Kuumba.
Yeah.
I like, he's a bald-headed guy.
He is the bald-headed guy.
Come on, I'll be watching your stuff.
We'll represent for the bald-headed people.
I see you. So now you got a new book that we pushing right now that's important. It's a brand new piece of art and everything. It's Nia. She's one of the characters right now. I'm gonna put her back here. She's one of the characters in the actual official kickoff book, but she's actually a character in Kwanzaa. Is Nia's special day. Let's talk about what made you decide to pick her out of all the characters to do a new book with.
Okay, so each character, they have a name. They also have a kind of a label, not a label or an occupation.
Okay.
Nia stands for purpose. We call her the baby. She is the baby. She's actually the daughter of Kuumba and Umoja.
Okay.
So they're married. They have a daughter. Her name is Nia.
Come on now.
Okay, so we have 7 principals here. We have 7 characters. And throughout the time that I've been doing it, it's actually coming up on 10 years now. Somehow Nia kind of moved to the front. She's like the glue that holds everybody else together. And to a great extent, raising the young folk, raising the children is kind of like everybody's purpose. It's one of the more important things we do, is raise the next generation. And the beauty of Nia is she kind of shines a light on everybody. So when you're out there doing stuff, she's watching.
Come on,
just
now.
like the children are watching.
Come on.
And sometimes it'll come back at you, and you see things coming from her that you might have put in yourself. Now, they could be very positive things. They could be beautiful things.
Mm-hmm.
Might be some negative things, because we're all human. Sometimes we do some negative stuff.
Right.
You kind of fall off a little bit or run off to the side, whatever. But once again, when you look at Nia, I call her a tabula rasa, a blank slate.
Okay.
What she becomes is what we put into it.
Okay.
Okay, so I focused the book on Nia as the first one, because what she does in this book is travel through her neighborhood. She's actually looking for Dad. Kuumba's out doing Kuumba things.
Right.
And as she goes to the neighborhood, she meets all the other people, the other characters, and we start to find out her story.
Okay.
Or find out their story. And so that was important for this first picture book. I've done a lot of different art.
Right.
I've done coloring book, which we might talk about later. But this is the first actual story from start to finish. My first picture book. I've wanted to do this for a long time. I think it fits for young people ages, say 4 to 8, maybe 4 to 9. Something you could read to them if they're very young.
Good teaching tool as well.
I think it's a teaching tool, but what I do try to do is kind of not beat people over the head. I don't want to proselytize.
Edutain.
Yeah, edutain.
Edutain.
Well, edutainment is a good thing. Sometimes young people sniff it out, though. They don't want to be edutained. They want to be educated. So this particular book, it's not really about Kwanzaa. It's more about the characters.
That's dope.
And hopefully over time with this book and the books to come, these ideas, these principles start to become more obvious, because it's really important that we can bring the principles into our daily life. It's really not enough to just say them at the end of the year.
You better say it, brother.
It's not enough to just even understand them, but they have to be practiced. And I think they're very important. I think they'd be beneficial. They're beneficial for our community.
Speaking about beneficial to our community, this damn book here is beneficial to our community. You heard the man straight from the horse's mouth. If you got a child from 4 to 8, this book should be under your Christmas tree, or given as a Kwanzaa gift. This book should be in your teacher. If you're a teacher's aide, I don't give a damn who you are. If you're building with our youth on any level, a center, a community center, this book should be in your place. Both books. You can get these books from Amazon. You understand what I'm saying?
Amazon.
So it ain't like he hustling books and stuff like that. But for you hustlers who talk the hustler's dialect, he hustles art. Okay,
I do.
At the end of the day, man, this is a professionally trained commercial artist. I got accepted to commercial art school as well. I tell you that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't go.
You didn't go?
I didn't go. The music bug got me. I was like, I'm trying to go to Russell Simmons School. You know
I'm into music too. Did the same thing for me. But I came back to art because I couldn't stay away from it.
Hey, man, this is dope, man. Listen, Amazon is where you can get these books. These books are crazy affordable. And listen, support the people that support the community by simply supporting Brother Darryl. Buy this book. It's important. It's imperative for the development, the positive development of our youth. Now, listen, before we get out of here, let's talk about some other stuff that you got going on with the coloring books and like that.
Well, one thing I do want to mention, this Nia Special Day is also available as an ebook.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so you could get a hold of that. And if you're on Kindle Unlimited, you can actually read it for free.
Get out of here.
Yeah, because you're already paying that subscription for Kindle Unlimited. So you could pick up Nia's Special Day, take a glance at it. You're going to be on your tablet, you're going to be on your phone. The way it's set up is a really nice experience. Mm-hmm. It's not quite as good as having an 8x10 full color book, tangible book. You can open it up, leave it on your coffee table, etc., etc.
Come on, man.
So I do want to mention that. I really like that ebook. Just the way they set it up on Amazon. It's pretty cool.
That's dope. So the coloring book, before we get out of here, you said we had a coloring book and everything as well?
Let me bring out the coloring book. This is Kwanzaa Children Kwanzaa coloring book. Okay. So within
I'm just going to put it right here so they can see, because I can flip the graphics as well.
Can you flip it?
Yeah, I can flip the graphics. I can leave it right there so they can see.
I won't really be able to see what you're flipping to, but you can.
Just whenever you talk, I'm showing beautiful pictures, bro.
Okay. I forgot how advanced you are, brother.
You ain't got to be sure like we on PBS. Okay. Like back in the day, public access. This ain't public access.
That's beautiful. So
go ahead, brother, but this is real cool. Hey, listen, speaking of that, if you got something that you're trying to promote on the platform, give us a call at area code 330-937-2632, and we'll put your face in the place, your brand at hand. You understand? My man Darryl, let's talk about the book right quick before we get out of here.
Okay, so the Kwanzaa Children Kwanzaa coloring book. What I've done, I took each character, I broke them down in line art so that you can color on them. It's like an activity book. Yeah. And that way, once again, young people, they can have fun and then learn something along the way. Even if they weren't trying to learn anything, they might learn something anyhow. And children actually love learning, but they want to learn what they want to learn.
Come on now.
Yeah.
That's the secret.
So they can learn some stuff. I put like a little mini bio of each character so you can find out what they're like.
Yes, sir.
Because they exhibit the principles of Kwanzaa. And then you got about 3 pages of coloring for each character. 1 page with a bio, an explanation of what the principle stands for. And then there's a short history of Kwanzaa, I think, in the back. So you can find out a little bit more about Kwanzaa. But that was my first book. And, it really turned out nice.
Hey, man.
In my opinion, it looked good.
Well, listen, man, if somebody want to get in touch with you, maybe for just some interviews, or maybe you can come out to some classes and educate, or agitate, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever.
Or agitate.
Well, no.
No, sometimes I agitate. We agitate.
I'm sure I like that because you're conscious.
Yeah, that's right.
So how can I get in contact with you? Is your social media, your website? Let's talk about it.
Okay, boy, I'm like just about everywhere. I can't even remember. But the best place to go, first of all, is canarschildren.com. So you can find various art there. You can also buy stuff there, different books. I have cards. I have the mini posters, the 8x10 mini posters of each different character.
Mm-hmm.
You can put on your wall, and then you can find out what's new with Kanara's Children. You can also find me on Facebook under Kanara's Children, mm-hmm. or Created by Crosby.
Okay.
So Created by Crosby is the overall thing. Anything that I dream up is created by Crosby.
That's dope.
But Kanara's Children is specific. You'll find that on Facebook. You can find it on Instagram, mm-hmm. also under Created by Crosby. So those are the main things. I am on Etsy, so you can pick up some things there if you're on Etsy, if you like Etsy. And obviously on Amazon for my 2 books, mm-hmm. my first 2 books, which hopefully I'll have many more in the future.
Listen, man, I'm excited. I want you guys to be excited. Listen, again, tell a friend that the book is out. Don't forget to order that thing. Go to Amazon and pick it up. For the Reporter newspaper, and of course for AkronHipHop.com, I am your brother Hiram King. Y'all better feel me before they kill me, y'all. Peace.
The Reporter newspaper, serving Akron, Ohio and surrounding communities for over 50 years. Understanding the voices of our unique experiences and realities is paramount to community development. With the Reporter newspaper and the ReporterNewspaperOnline.com, it is our mission to tell our stories to our communities in the way we understand. With that being said, this is the time to get your yearly subscription delivered to your door at an affordable rate. To get your subscription, please call them at 330-535-7061. The Reporter newspaper, serving our community for over 50 years.